This year, PvZ2 is turning 10 years old. That's honestly kind of insane. That's probably older than some of the people who've tuned into this video. To celebrate this milestone, let's have a quick reflection on how last year was a great year for PvZ2 content and mods. Yes, I am aware that it is February, but I'm slow at making videos. "2022. This year is action-packed. It's full of stuff to talk about. Honestly, I think 2022 is a really great year for everything that happened, except for the main games. There are quite a few big things I want to go through in this video, first of which isn't actually great news. Around the first half of the year, the creator of ECLISE, GoodP2, got, let's say, cancelled for not being a very nice person. That's all I'll say on the bad stuff. There are enough videos on the controversy. But this cancellation was huge. GoodP2 was by far the most well-known mod dev until that point, and his name is still synonymous with PvZ2 modding. This whole thing kind of split the community into pro-GP2 and anti-GP2 factions. Personally, I don't really care about the whole thing, but I still recognize the huge impact that this whole thing had on the community. We're gonna move on from down and dour stuff and move on to way cooler things. Here's something that was massive for PvZ2 content: the release of the Reflourished mod. The release of Reflourished was massive. It was hyped up for years, legitimately years. Like long enough that I think it was in development before the blow up of ECLISE. That mod kind of kickstarted the whole modding scene you see nowadays. If you don't know what Reflourished is, it's basically a mod that asks what if PvZ2 didn't end up modern day. I'd call it Vanilla Plus if I had to put it succinctly. I think casuals would really enjoy this mod. It's got all the levels from Vanilla, but with a slower pace, and revamped extra hard, extra levels. It also makes its own piñata parties, for the most part. Personally, however, I'm not super into Reflourished. It's got its own little niche that satisfies what casual PvZ fans are looking for, and I'm not part of that niche. The music they made for the mod though is really good. Another thing that happened was that a couple of now mainstay channels blew up like Creeps20 and 660NJ. Around the time of September, their videos suddenly started getting way more views. They're making very high quality content that you should absolutely give a watch right now. They go in depth on a plant zombie world, or in Creep's case, a whole type of plant, and tell you the ups, downs, and how to best utilize it. Honestly, I think they really deserve their massive increase in subs, and I look forward to seeing what they do in the future. One thing that comes to mind is the resurgence of PvZ2 challenge runs. Challenges like only 2 seed slots, using only PvZ1 plants, using no sunflowers, only 1 seed slot, etc. were done in 2022 and got very big. The 1 seed slot video in particular got 800,000 views. If I had a guess as to why these videos have gotten so popular, I think it might be because of the quite difficult challenge these videos present and the absolute struggle that happens in them usually. I'll move on to 2 things that aren't PvZ2 related I want to cover. PvZ3 first. Yes, there were 2 betas for it in 2022. I didn't remember what happened in either one. It's looking kind of so far. Hopefully when it releases, it's not absolutely garbage. I'll link a couple of videos going more into PvZ3 in the description. I'm not that inclined to talk much more about it here. Second is the popularity of the Brutal Mode series by RCCH. That series absolutely blew up in 2022. Combined, I think it has over 3 million views. The reasons for it, I've already stated in the resurgence of PvZ2 challenge runs. "2022. That year was great, and I'm already looking forward to the developments that are gonna happen in this year. But really, all we can do is wait on it. From what I've seen in the work by devs, this year is gonna be pretty massive, so keep your eye out. Until next time, see you later."